Hi there, I'm Kim Bryden, the CEO and founder of Cureate, and we exist to shift the dollar back into our local communities by building an empowered food and beverage supply to meet this changing consumer demand. And wow, what a change it's been, right? I mean, how do we create new opportunity and have a growth mindset in a time of emergency, disaster, an ever-changing economic landscape? And so I just wanted to talk briefly about the role of entrepreneurship in a time of crisis. I think particularly we have to remember that business is fundamentally about solving problems, right? And when you have a problem or a challenge presented to you, people are willing to pay for a solution to those problems. And so I want to identify three different areas of opportunity I think we can constantly check in with ourselves and see through this lens if there's an opportunity for a new entrepreneurial venture. So the first is around safety. I think in times of uncertainty, we think a lot about our own safety, the safety of our families, our loved ones. It's fundamental to Maslow's hierarchy. If you've ever seen that triangle, the foundation is having a home, shelter, food. Once you have those foundational principles, you're able to then meet these other needs that you may have. And so in this time of crisis, a global pandemic, a hurricane, an earthquake, whatever it might be, we have to think about how can people feel safe? And so if you have a business that provides people any piece of making them feel safe, building trust, really doubling down on that heart center, that comfort that people need in times of uncertainty, I feel that you'll be able to thrive. And really identifying that as your unique value proposition. The second has to do with connection. We are all, no matter where you live, no matter your political ideals, religion, etc., we are all beings that are craving connection and camaraderie. We just are. We are human beings that want to connect with others. And so identifying areas of opportunity where you can create more camaraderie and connection, whether it be virtually or in person and in a safe way, that is a big ideal that I think will move us into this next phase of the economy. How are we creating experiences and products and services that create more connection between people and maybe break down some of the barriers or divisiveness that often keeps us separated? Can we look to this moment of uncertainty and realize, hey, we actually have more in common than we think, and what are the ways we can be more connected together? And the last, and maybe this is the most well-known attribute of entrepreneurship, but three is agency and purpose, right? The whole reason you start your own business and you are endeavoring on this path of entrepreneurship is to feel purpose and agency and ownership of your life. And so I would often think about your own goals and dreams, like what does success mean to you, and not have it defined by other people. What does success mean to you, and what is the life that you want to be creating or co-creating with others? So what could it look like to build an entrepreneurial venture co-created with other people that allow for agency and ownership of each person to fulfill whatever success looks like to them? So how can we approach this new economy, this new economic order in a more collaborative way, instead of us feeling like it's a zero-sum game? And so those are the three things that I would look to in times of uncertainty. How are you providing safety and trust, community and connection, and agency and purpose in one's life? And perhaps if we couch all of our aspirations and ideals of what could be next in those three tenets, we can be building businesses for the future that are really grounded in a lot of love and respect for one another. And that's what I hope. I hope that we can be planting seeds in this the ashes of this destruction to be building a new economic order that we really aspire to have. So like I said, I'm Kim Bryden. I'm the CEO and founder of Cureate, Cureate.co. I'm also a host of The Tidbit, which is a podcast radio show. You can find that on Spotify and iTunes, The Tidbit. And also we have a bi-weekly newsletter called The Tidbit that you can sign up for on our website. And in it, you can find 5 tidbits of information, what we're eating, reading, drinking, listening to, and learning each week. Tips to get you in the know and on top of your game. So really excited to connect with you on these channels, and wishing you all the best in your entrepreneurial journey. And I can't wait to hear from you and talk to you soon.